Archons are the best characters in Genshin Impact. They get a lot of screen time, are some of the most coveted characters meta-wise, and to top everything off, are very well written. And then there's her, the Raiden Shogun. And I think I can fix her. Don't get me wrong, meta-wise, she's an amazing unit. She does amazing damage, can consolidate many roles, do many things, but her writing has always been lackluster, especially for an Archon. So my goal today is to come up with a way to fix her writing. I'm currently planning to pull for C2 Raiden in 4.3, so hopefully this can give me a bit of luck. Also, this is a bit off topic. I'm just going to be playing some Abyss footage in the background. Please ignore the shit damage lol. The main issue people have with Raiden's writing, from what I've seen, is her being forgiven too quickly. It's a problem I personally see in a lot of Genshin's writing. Actually, especially the redemption arcs. Mainly, they forget to actually do the arc. While I love Skara probably more than is healthy, I can admit his redemption story wasn't as good as it could have been. Something between mother and son, I guess. That's why writing-wise I'm so excited when it comes to characters like Arlecchino writing-wise. She isn't completely evil like Skara or pre-Archon Quest Raiden. Even characters like Dottore make me nervous of how they will redeem him, because I don't know if they can. While yes, some may say that Skara is different because he had a more tragic past and deeper reasons, and I'll give that to you, I personally hated the erasure bit. I feel like he should have had to go through a little more actual work to redeem himself, not just be bad, walk through memories, and be a good guy. Anyway, Arlecchino makes me super excited because of how, while we don't know if she's good, we also can't call her bad. She has her own reasons and motives for things. Yes, can we trust her? Absolutely not. But at the same time, she saved Laini and especially Lynette from human trafficking, gave Fremine comfort, and helped the Spina di Rosula recover after the flood. And we can't forget that she also was trying to plan a way to save Fontaine from the flood with the Gnosis. While she didn't need to do that, obviously we can tell she isn't evil, leaving room for redemption. Now on to Raiden. In order to fix something, we must first identify what is broken. I mentioned earlier the main problem with Genshin's redemption arcs, also known as lack thereof true arcs. So how do we give Raiden an arc without completely overturning the story? It's actually pretty simple, in my opinion, so allow me to explain. The baseline for the Inazuma are her ideas of eternity too far. She enforces the Sakoku and Vision Hunt decrees, riling up a revolt from Watatsumi. Her angsty son and the Fatui then arrive and begin handing out delusions. And then we arrive in the plane of Euthymia, tell A, and what does she say? Basically, oh, I already knew, and also don't care. This also later contradicts her later statements about wanting to protect Inazuma, yet many more Inazumans are dying because of the war and the delusions than chasing their ambitions. This is what needs to be fixed. Yae Miko often claims that Ai's main problem is how closed off she is. Yet this problem is never made apparent, as A still knows what is going on. So this is how we fix A's character. Make her unaware and make her cocky. Kind of. When Raiden first makes the Shogun and appoints Miko to watch over things while she enters the plane of Euthymia, have her be completely unaware of the world around her. That cockiness I mentioned comes in the form of her being sure that the Shogun won't fail, and impulsively shutting herself away because of how emotional she is after the loss of Makoto. And because she does this basically on impulse, she leaves no failsafe. Since the Shogun is essentially a lesser copy of Ai, she becomes easy to manipulate and control like the puppet she is, leading her to be easily led on by the Fatui. Meanwhile, Ai is completely unaware of all of this, as she is in stasis. From here, the Archon quest will basically progress as normal, except the Traveler will never face Ai in combat, so the scene where they fight in front of the statue will change a bit. They won't go into the plane of Euthymia. They'll just straight up fight the Shogun on the platform and stuff. Anyway, things go like normal until they meet Yae Miko. But this time, their goal is different. Miko explains that the villain they've been fighting this time isn't the Archon, but a lesser mirror, and that the true A would likely be horrified to see what has happened to Inazuma. Their goal this time is to make Ai aware of the danger she's putting Inazuma in by leaving it to the Shogun. With Miko's help, they'd somehow make their way into the plane of Euthymia and talk to A, but not fight her. Instead, they would have to convince her to leave the plane by showing her that her purpose of protecting eternity like this was to protect her people. And by leaving everything to the Shogun, she was protecting nothing. From here, Miko and the Traveler would team up to take down the Shogun and protect Inazuma, restoring to her rightful place. So how did I do? Did I fix her? Or was there an issue you would like to see addressed? I did write this script in a rush, so flaws are definitely present, and I wouldn't be against a follow-up video if needed. Are you pulling for Raiden in 4.3? Let me know, and good luck to everyone. Have a good day, and thanks for watching.